All right, Taurus, this is your reading. These are messages for right now. This is going to go deep. This is so interesting. Okay, so we have the sword, the orphan, and the lover, and the twins. It looks like you are having... I have so many messages off of this. I have so many messages. I don't even know where to start. I'm going to start with... I feel like there's some sort of pattern. Either there is a certain type of person you are attracting, you keep attracting over and over, or there's a pattern in relationships. I feel like it has to do with the mother, to be honest. I just got chills because okay, so the sword in the book, it talks about the first sword we come in contact with is the mother. When we cut the umbilical cord and look at this, it has to do the orphan. And then look at twins, self-protection, dualistic nature, but the orphan, isn't that interesting? And bleeding roots has to do with ancestry. So I wonder if there is some sort of abandonment issues, or because this can also be trauma bonding. So I wonder if something is happening, playing out in a current timeline with a relationship, because the tower's here. So that means it looks like there is some sort of destruction that's happening currently in a relationship. Something's falling apart, and actually the star comes right after the tower so that you can heal. So something destructive happens so that you can heal. But it looks like the orphan is also, it's like abandonment. It's feeling alone in the world. But it seems like there is something... I have to say this has to do with romantic connections, but it ties back to the mother in some way. That's so interesting because the Ten of Pentacles is family as well. Then we have... It's almost like I see this in the same way, the Ten of Pentacles and the bleeding roots. Ancestral ties. So it's almost like something is happening right now. And it's like, this is also like a shift. It's almost like a reality shift with the sword. So this something that's happening is supposed to maybe be causing an awakening, so that you can heal. I feel like something in your ancestry, or something, a pattern that you've been doing. It could even be a pattern that's been carried down in your bloodline. Like maybe your parents, or maybe your mother. I'm getting huge chills. Like maybe it's on your maternal side. So if you can kind of look back, I mean, maybe you didn't do the same things, but maybe it's the same behaviors or something. So this is so interesting. And for some reason, I'm picking up some sort of trauma bonding as well. Maybe you trauma bond with people, or like they come in and create a scenario where I don't know if it's love bombing. I want to read this one again, because I haven't had these very long. The Serpent's Embrace. Let me just look at that real quick. I feel like that's some sort of temptress. 30. Temptation, transformation, and forbidden allure. This card represents the seductive pull of desires as well as the shedding of old skins to reveal new layers of identity. So I wonder if you're in some sort of pattern and now it's being destroyed again, yet again. So that and you're supposed to go through an awakening so that you can heal this. Let's see. Whew. But I have a feeling it ties back because this is a dualistic. I wonder if these people you deal with have some sort of dualistic nature. Or maybe you do for self-protection. Let me look at that one again. I wanted to start using a lot of these so that I can not look them up. I just want to look. The card relates to a specific relationship in your life. You and the other person are bound together, but past traumas are blocking your ability to make this a harmonious relationship. Are you really being fair to the other person? I don't know about that. Let's see. Let's see what the Tower is. I don't think I want to use these. I'm not really picking up all that. I kind of feel like there's somebody who has a dualistic nature. Let's see. The Tower. Oh. Two of Cups we have down here. Okay, so someone's walking away. Temperance we have at the bottom there. And then that's the Sword. What's the Sword? So some sort of truth is being told and it's causing a tower. I knew I had the Ten of Cups. I was adding those up and getting the Ten of Cups. So something's being shattered. A dream is being shattered because someone's walking away. Yep, moving away. I wonder why though. Like, that's the Two of Cups. The Hermit. Three of Swords. That's the one that fell on the floor. Separation. Someone wants to separate and be on their own. Someone wants to end something. Yeah, dualistic nature. There's the Devil. Let's see what I can get. Hold on, maybe I shouldn't put those cards away. Yeah, illusions. That's the Devil. So we have a person that you've most likely has created some sort of illusion. How did they do that? they kept you going in circles. Let's just live in the moment. Yeah, kept you kind of like confused. So something's come to light. Some sort of truth has come to light. Let me see the Temptress here. Or the Serpent's Embrace, whatever. But I'm picking up a Temptress. Spiritual gifts. What's the Temptress? Oh, abuse of power. Okay, we have somebody who abuses their power. So this is yeah, that's interesting. Somebody who, they kind of like find out exactly what you want, and then they, be what you want. Could be narcissistic as well. But I'm going to leave it at that. With they mirror exactly what you want. So it would be the type of person that's like, oh, what are you looking for in a man or a woman? And then they mirror that, even though that's not what they are. Some secret here. Of course, it looks like some secret has come out, though. Because something's crumbled. Or it's about to, if it already hasn't. And if this has happened, I feel like the truth, the sword is, I feel like it's a reality shift. So the clarity is, if this is the type of person you're dealing with, it's a dualistic type of energy. It's like you're attracting people you're kind of like trauma bonding with, or you're bonding with. I feel like it has to do more with some sort of either abandonment, I can't even say it, abandonment wound. It's tied to the mother somehow. I just feel that. So I feel like if this resonates, this won't be for every single Taurus on this earth. If this resonates, this is coming up. It's a pattern that you will keep repeating until you take a look at it, heal it. This keeps coming up for you to heal. Person's very selfish. This is kind of like a push-pull kind of energy as well. It's like they draw you in and push you away. I'm getting that song by Rat, Round and Round. Just give it time. I can't get all the words. Oh. I wonder what happened recently. What came to light? Oh. out something here. Shocking news. Did they run away? Were they? Did they have some sort of, ooh, masculine. Did they get pregnant or something? GPS move. Okay. I don't know. Maybe they were trying to hide they were pregnant or traveling to see somebody. Ooh, yeah, look at that. I said temptress, didn't I? Or tempter. What's a male? It's either feminine or masculine, either. Whatever. What would you call the male tempter? So I definitely believe that this is some sort of love thing. So if you're married and you're in a happy marriage, this is not your reading, okay? If you're looking for a career reading, this is not your reading. This is for somebody who keeps having in some sort of pattern of attracting these dualistic type people in love. Kind of toxic. I'm not going to label people because I don't think everyone's a narcissist. I think that people are toxic. They have toxic behaviors due to trauma. So I feel like you have trauma and you're attracting people with trauma, and it's kind of like playing off each other. That's how I feel. But to me, this goes deep. This could go, since the bleeding roots, this could go through, like, I've even noticed, like, as much as I hate to admit it now that I'm older, that I kind of did the same things as, like, not the exact same thing, but I kind of picked the same people as my mother, or, you know what I mean? Like, I notice patterns. And I've also noticed patterns with my daughters. Like, I don't know, I'm not going to go into detail because they have their privacy, but I've noticed some of the same things have happened to them that, you know what I mean? It's so strange when you start to look at patterns. So I feel like things go through bloodlines. And until you start noticing patterns, it's hard to heal it. Like, until you become self-aware and be brave enough to look at yourself. Let's see this star. Although I don't think I need to clarify that. Like, yes, I understand that people do things and it sucks. Yes, somebody cheats on you or strings you along and it sucks. But until you start, and if you attract a lot of these same people, but until you start wondering why you're attracting these people, you're going to just keep attracting. It usually has to do with self-worth. And not subconsciously, usually it's in the subconscious, it's like you feel like you don't deserve love. Because usually if you have some sort of neglect or abandonment wound, it would stem from that subconsciously. That's why you have to kind of start looking at yourself, because you wouldn't be aware of this consciously. The Star. The Star. They're like the Star. The Star is the Star, but it's hidden. It's avoiding some sort of healing. That's avoidance. Yeah, that's something to do with, that looks like it. I'm serious. This is the feminine side. That's the mother. Here, just in case. I'm not monetized or anything, so I don't think that my cards matter right now as far as nudity. Look, that is the feminine, that is the mother. I swear it has to do with the mother. So that's where I would start looking, if you're willing to look at trauma, your trauma, how it could be affecting you and how it could be affecting who you're attracting into your life. All right, that's what I have for you. I will see you next time.